Good morning, beautiful people. It is early morning here. I'm in the farm kitchen and I am getting ready to soak some vegetables. I soak my vegetables that come out of my garden in salt water, and I just put a couple of tablespoons of salt, one or two, depending on how much I have and what it is, of salt in my sink, and then I add just a little bit of hot water to get it dissolved. And then once it's all dissolved, then I turn the water to cold and fill up the sink with cold water and soak the vegetables for about 20 minutes. Some people call it soaking the heat off. Some people call it soaking the bugs off. And that's primarily why I'm doing it, is I'm just soaking them to make sure that they're clean and to make sure that they're as bug free as possible, because we don't spray with anything here. And so you know, my garden is natural and organic and it has bugs in it. So now I don't know where did I put my Anyway, while I run out to the garage and get the vegetables, I'm gonna drop in some videos to update you on some things that happened this weekend. A tractor supply run. Rumor has it, you need to have some manners with your sister. Tractor supply run. We got ready for hay, and we actually got hay in. And I'll show that to you guys when we go out to the barn to do morning chores. But and as well as some special treats for the animals. We had a wonderful viewer bring us watermelon rinds for the kids. So I'm gonna grab these vegetables and get them soaking, and I'll be right back. Come on, sister. You want some snacks? Mm-hmm. It's cold. Here, you want snacks? Delph? Hey. Want snacks, Grace? Yes? You can reach it. Go ahead. It's watermelon. Here. Put it in your bowl. Hey, did you come up for snacks? Well, just a second. Let me get them out. Hold on. Hold on. Chew that one first. Just a second. Goodness. Grabby. Say thank you, Auntie Michelle. Look at you just drooling like crazy. Crazy man. Oh, you're gonna have to break that one on your own. There you go. Loves him some watermelon. Well, I think I am ready for hauling hay. I think I've got that side of the barn ready for bucking bales. We are going to have the back of the barn full of horses and the front of the barn full of hay. Okay, they are done soaking, and so I just drain the water out and then go through and rinse it all off, and I'll separate it out. And anything that is not good enough to go to the farm stand, I will either keep it in my fridge or feed it to the chickens. And we'll get this priced and out to the farm stand. We have okra in here, sweet banana peppers, and jalapenos in here. Both the red and the green ones are jalapenos. The red ones are just ripe. Most all peppers will turn red if you let them ripen on the vine. Okay, there they are in their little baskets, and now we'll just take them to the farm stand. Oh no! Well, that changes things drastically. Apparently, I have a wasp nest that I didn't know about. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that's no good. Okay, full disclosure here. This is the one thing on my farm that I don't even muck around with as far as chemicals go. For whatever reason, the wasps here are vicious. They sting hard. It hurts. I have to take Benadryl, which I'm probably gonna have to do today, but that can't stay. I've got clients coming today. They're already irritated, and I can't take a chance of, you know, them stinging, going after one of my clients. So I use real wasp killer. I don't mess around with this, and I'm not sorry about it. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna try to, this is what I'm using, and I'm gonna attack it and hope and pray that I don't get stung. I do have my big jacket. I brought my winter coat with me. And as you saw there, I hayed a couple horses that needed hay. We fed the ponies to tide them over until I get off work, and everybody else that I didn't feed has plenty of hay in their stalls that they need to finish up. So I'm gonna get after this. This is not gonna be fun. It's a big nest. Well, that was anticlimactic. I thought I had you guys recording, but I didn't. But as you can see, it is no longer there. There's a moist spot right there, and that is where it was. And now there's a whole bunch of dead wasps. I'll show you. That's what's left of the nest after I brought it out here and annihilated it with my muck boot. And here is the carnage that is on the porch here. And yeah, now we're just gonna go get a hose and get this sprayed off. Bee, come on, get out of there. So bummed I didn't catch that on camera, because I knew if I didn't hit it perfectly that I was going to be in trouble. And my aim is awesome today. I'm not bragging about anything other than today, because my aim isn't always awesome, but today when it counted, it was awesome, and I'm so thankful. Okay, you guys, it is time for me to shut the gates to the barn and button everything up on the farm and go to work. I'm fortunate I get to groom dogs today, so I will see you guys afterwards. You got babies? We do. We've got new babies. We got 4 of them. Hop, hop, hop. Oh, they're so cute. I've got several more that have pipped. Oh, he's so tired. So that's good news. Looks like we've got 4 that have hatched so far, so that's good. And we're not even all the way to day 21 yet, so as per usual, we're hatching early. Okay, so now that I am off work, but the farm stand's still open, I just kind of piddle around the farm. And the first thing on my chores to do is my weekly fertilize, and I do a weekly fertilize with fish emulsion in all of my containers. So I don't do the big raised beds or anything that's planted in the ground, but I do all of my containers. So anything that is a barrel or a pot or a window box, any of those get fish emulsion. This is the fertilizer that I use, and I get this at my local Ace Hardware store, and I love it. It works really good for me. So it is a concentrate that goes into, you dilute it into a gallon. And I use about 2 tablespoons to a gallon. I'm not precise at all. I just, it's like 2 bloops into a gallon of water. Oh my gosh, did I miss this one? I found a fig. cannot wait. I have tomato hornworms and we have a black light coming. I think it'll be here tomorrow night and I cannot wait. We are gonna go hunting and killing tomato hornworms. Next things next, we need to get this little chicken brooder all set up and ready for those babies. It's gonna be, looks like 4 of them ready to come out tonight. So I need to get the brooder set up and get the light turned on, test it, make sure that it's, because it is so hot here in north central Arkansas in the summertime, I have to test the lights to make sure that they're not too powerful and making it too hot in the brooder. So same thing, you know, you got to test the lights to make sure that the brooder's hot enough for them when it's cold outside. Here, we're just dealing with making sure that it's not too hot in the brooder, and so we don't overheat our babies. We don't want to do that. So here we go. So as of right now, all that's in there is some DE. You know, I cleaned the trough out and then just sprinkled some DE just to kill any pests that were potentially in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and sweep that up real quick. Okay, now that we have their oyster shells and their food, their chick starter in there, and oyster shells are just to help them break up the food after it goes into their gizzard, and that is what helps kind of like crush up the food that they eat. So oyster shells is important to give your babies as well as your adult chickens. We are going to go in and make the miracle water, magic water. I got the recipe from Justin Rhodes off of his channel, and we've used it for years for all of our babies. And it just consists of apple cider vinegar, honey, garlic, and water, and we just give that to them for the first couple days, you know, until we change the water out for the first time, and then that's it. So let's go in and make that. Oh. The next very important thing that we do is we add rocks. There. And the reason why we do that is to keep the little babies from drowning. And I just saw what you guys probably saw. My food was not latched all the way. There we go. So now they have their food and their water and their oyster shells, and the rocks around the edge of the water because baby chicks, for the first couple days, you know, they get up, they have these like spurts of energy and they bubble around and then they fall asleep. And then they bubble around and then they fall asleep. And they literally, when they fall asleep, they pass out. And if they do that, after they've decided to go over and take a drink, they can actually drown in that little tiny water. I've had it happen. So until they are more alert, more aware, you know, we start removing rocks, you know, one by one after day 2. And, you know, by the end of week 1, they usually don't have any rocks in their water. But for now, like I said, I have lost one to drowning that way. So I do rocks religiously in my waters to keep my babies from drowning. Okay, next thing that we got to do is just get this thing put down. The light bulb is nice and secure. It is. Here I am looking everywhere for my temperature thermometer that I put in my brooder, and I'm pretty sure that I have scooped it up when I cleaned and dumped it in the compost pile again. This is not the first time. So we're headed out to see if I can find it in the compost pile. Oh, I need a rake. Just trying to think. Oh, can I be so lucky? There it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I know it needs new batteries. Holy cow, that's lucky. Holy cow. Oh, hi, Hopsy. What you doing, buddy? All right, you guys, I'm gonna get batteries for this thermometer and get it in the brooder and get the light turned on and start testing it out. And we'll be adding chicks to the brooder, or they'll be in the brooder the next time I see you. But I really appreciate you coming along with me on my day today. I hope that you guys had a beautiful day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Yours truly.